Alrighty. Let me bring my microphone to me. Let me check some. Okay, perfect. So it's deciding to work on me today. Sometimes it doesn't. Alrighty. Let's move to... Oh no! Oh, there we go. It fixed itself. Awesome. Let's make sure today it's not too terribly delayed. Hopefully. What's this? Oh, just a random notification. Oh, I think it's gonna be delayed again. Might be just my end. Hopefully that's it. But, yeah, it was just my end. But we are back with some more Death and Taxes. I couldn't help to wait any longer to play this because it's actually been pretty fun. And I'm curious to see what happens. Like, I want to know if they're gonna throw like a random date where I have to do the dogs or the animals or whatnot. Or maybe if we get another plant day, that would be cool. What do we have new here? Well, apparently it's not that. Whoop, whoop. Is it suits, maybe? Did I get new suits without knowing? No. Doesn't look like it. Let's go with that. Okay. Whoop, whoop. Wrong way. I forget how this works. Oh. Faith's just vibing in that room. Weird. I never noticed that until now. A letter. I'm gonna move it over there. Oh gosh. Archaeological excavation. Fast. I would read all of this out loud, but it's like so much. And it just gets tiresome after a while. Oh, there's a problem with bugs. Okay. Oh, there's the babies. I thought there was no pig babies all of a sudden. Okay. Look here, Grim. How about we try out some brand new methods of straightening the equilibrium? I have great faith in these techniques of a more structural nature. Oh no. Because, yeah, he's irritated that I'm following his instructions too well. A total of 2 humans have to die. The humans on the opposite ends of the profile bundle have to die. What? Opposite ends? The humans on the opposite ends have to die. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. I'm guessing like if she survives, I have to kill that person. I'm guessing. Sumika Kito. 48 Rangers. Sumika leads a highly trained anti-poaching team. The number of poaching incidents was greatly reduced when Sumika got approved to use electric weapons and traps against the poachers. Sumika lives right on the edge of the forest with their family. Interesting. What's on this one? Kathleen Holmes, 39, economic policy strategist. Kathleen wrote the book of economic planning literally. The last 5 years, they have argued for a new way to organize and systemize labor and the production of resources, and for a different distribution of capital, which often revolves around renegotiation, regulations, and corporate oversight. Huh. Interesting. My neighbors are like chucking stuff into the back of a car all day long, and it's been distracting. Okay. Chase, legendary guitarist. Chase absolutely loves shredding guitar solos. The more technical, the better. Their fingers pick and slide over guitar strings so fast, most cameras can't even catch up. They're an idol to any ambitious young guitarist to be. Oh no. Oh wow. Oh. Cause like if I'm trying to figure out what that means. If legendary guitarist survives, he dies. And Dudley aims to make the world a better place by collecting tar, bottles, cans, and the like. After collecting a set amount, those bottles can be exchanged for money, and new alcohol can be bought from the press, which creates more bottles. Wait! Oh no. I know it sounds mean, but he's gonna die. He's gonna survive. Oh, I did not know I could do that. I didn't know I could scribble. That's funny. I might let her survive? Like, I'm not fully comprehending the electric weapons, but she's a ranger. But I like how I can just scribble. I didn't know I could do that until now, so that's pretty fun. Let's check out Mortimer. I haven't checked him out today. Ooh, Burn Burn. That's the name of the cigarettes. Burn Burn. Visage, which is in equal parts bold, gruff, smooth, and cool. Straight from the old days when expensive advertising told me smoking was cool. Very true. I'm gonna get it just cause, yeah, I don't smoke.
Not to me wildest dreams could I rob so many lives. 'Tis gazing down the length of an infinite tobacco stick, inching ever closer to the end. An ancient shaman gifted me this pack after I rescued their child from the rabid coyotes. Guess they weren't pleased with me good deed. Assume this visage and forever be reminded of the mortality of all.
Mortality of law. So what is this? Reveals that which is most deeply hidden once you've already made the choices and are passing through again. Else it can't show much anything because that's how things work, okay? That's interesting. I might save up to get that. Reflects from never settling. In the middle of the storm stand figures too difficult to discern. Everything seems to be in a state of constant transfiguration. Oink. My little piglets are oinking. Okay, so it's not my suits. So let's go back to old timer. Oh. Wait. Smoking kills, long damage, miners long halts. Gerald. I can be Gerald. Which, that's a random NPC from one of my players' backstory in D&D. So I'm gonna be Gerald. That's funny.
Grim, my fellow colleague, I have been deliberating a matter. Perhaps you can be of assistance.
Okay.
Should I become a writer? I could write many compelling works of fiction. I am an antique, after all. I have much experience.
Huh. Shrug. Can't be any worse than some of the writers out there.
Cannot be worse than what? What do you have in mind?
You know, I tried this computer game where you talk to your boss a lot. That's funny. Oh, you can just publish all sorts of stuff.
I can certainly rise above mere junk.
Mere junk.
I shall continue my contemplation. But for now, it is time for daily feedback. All the files are in order. Excellent work. You are a testament to meticulousness.
Nice, nice, nice. Oh god.
Well, off you go now. I must return to my deliberations.
Let me check something. Ew. My frames have been dropping a little bit. That's not great. But hopefully it's fine. Let's go check out Mortimer. Oh, there's the derpy guy.
Ye drive a hard bargain, mate.
Thank you.
Mortimer does love a good scuffle.
Thank you. Let's go. Dark cape is classic attire for any grim deeds. It's pleasantly warm while offering protection against wind and rain, which you won't actually need as you'll always be stuck at the office. I want to get this. I want to get this
Feast your
thingy.
eyes upon this spiky boy. Ye wouldn't believe how long I searched for it at the exalted land of cacti. Just to get me phalanges on one of these. Finally unearthed it at the white desert of Mub. It did not start there, however, you see. 'Tis a traveling cactus. Ye never see it move, but boy does it get around.
Oh, that's terrifying. I have a walking cactus pet now. Oh no. I'm scared. Okay, right now it's back there, so let's move that guy over there. Oh boy. So much is happening. Struck in a fatal car accident, body found crushed under an avalanche of bottles. There were so many. Cosmopolis hosting the basketball season final match. Tune in on or cheer from the arena for the at home. Interesting. A fresh idea. I hope you are still well motivated from our performance discussion. We are trying out another new structural method. You will be required to demonstrate utmost precision. All humans in the bottom row have to die. Keep the chaos away, will you? Bottom row. So, like this bottom row, or the bottom row as in... Bottom row as in this is the top row, this is the bottom row, or bottom row as in these are the ones on the bottom? I'm gonna say these are the ones on the bottom. Yeah, you're retired. You're a random hairdresser. You're a bodyguard. That's not good. Oh no. Oh no. There's that basketball player I think they were talking about. Ugh! Should I follow that? Or should I go against it? I'm probably gonna go against it. Keiji made a fortune with their protein bar factory, allowing them to retire early. They decided to use their hard-earned fortune on helping the community, supplying the impoverished regions with free potato plants and helping them become self-sufficient. Yeah. Or letting you live. You're useful. Elsie. Hairdresser. One day Elsie realized the art of hairdressing is missing something important. Experimentation. That's why they've started trying out new and innovative methods with every client who sits down. So far it's been a hit or miss. Some of them end up happy, others not so much. You're a maybe. Beverly, you're a curator. Modern art. Is there anything more exciting and confusing at the same time? Sometimes it feels as if the artists are deliberately crafting outrageous works to attract people in galleries to badmouth these pieces. So it seems to Beverly, yet they have an amazing eye for curating. So it seems to Beverly. Also, meh. Bodyguard. Thornton. Thornton loves bodies. What? That's why they became a bodyguard. What? They want nothing else in life but to protect bodies from harm. Frankly, it's a pretty honorable vocation. Recently became a guard for a very famous celebrity. When not at work, Thornton enjoys a lot of exercising. That's a really weird way to put it, but okay. Asip von Barade? Basketball player Asip, who started off as a student of sociology, is currently on the path of becoming the highest scoring power forward in local college basketball history. When not training or studying, they often help out in the community. Keeping you alive. Nora turned to regular embezzlement after their multi-level marketing scheme failed. The beauty products and cognitive enhancers were just not selling. All this to pay off their mortgage and keep their child in a decent school. Nora films claymation shorts in their spare time. Why are you trying to make her good when her position is a white-collar criminal? I am conflicted. I am conflicted about you. Shizuka Rai, truck driver. Long distance trucking can be really boring or frustrating or meditative. It gives plenty of time to contemplate issues or listen to audiobooks and podcasts. At least that's what Shizuka uses the time for. Their aspirations is to one day not drive trucks across the land. We'll let her live. Okay. Curator. Hairdresser. This is hard. I'll let her live. So just put that in there so I have some space on my room. Or on my room, on my desk, not on my room. I think I already went here, yeah, I did. Whee!
Deathspawn, I have been ruminating on the humans. They vex me. Why do they exist? Their presence still seems unnecessary. Would it all not be simpler without them?
Maybe, but it's not our call to make.
Perhaps. We do still hold some control over the levers.
Oh, never mind my ramblings. I acknowledge your patience and loyalty. Well, I appreciated the discourse. Good night. Oh, right. Slipped my mind. Well, if it is that important to you. It seems you marked fewer deaths than necessary. Enjoy your reprimand. Now depart. I have things to contemplate.
Oh, he's not happy. He is not happy. Do your job. Life ought not be too predictable, but humans still have to die, yet too many are alive. Fine, I understand we could use a bit of alteration and alternation every so often, which is why I have found the proper approach. Every other profile has to die every other. Oh my goodness. Obsessed with religion from a very young age, Mabali moved to the nunnery as soon as they turned 13. Whenever a stray thought of sin crosses their mind, they give themselves a good whipping as punishment. That is a little weird. Pietro, soldier. Pietro comes from a family of soldiers going back several generations. As such, they felt they had little choice but to follow the same path and enlist. They are now returning from their second tour at Ferrodin, although they're really not into this whole military thing at all. Interesting. Homemaker. Karen is a busybody who goes around claiming to be the most informed, boasting how they've succeeded on their own merit alone, while demanding everything go their way, no matter their circumstances. They feel they've been given a priority above others, and any feeling of perceived disrespect leads them into furious frenzy. I don't like that. Gregory. Right? That's probably how you pronounced that. Archaeologist. Legitimate researcher of Greedy Tomb Raider. Consensus has not been reached when it comes to this noted archaeologist. For the past 5 years, they've been digging up artifacts around the Ferrodin region. I don't like that. Lewis, restaurant owner. Got munchies for shark fin, can't find any. Not if Louis Zeminis is near. They're a big fan of shark fin and other questionable foods like turtle jelly, which Lewis has served in their restaurant for a decade. They are also involved in distributing these foods items to grocery stores. I mean, it's just more stuff to eat. Anderson, economic consultant. Anderson has saved countless of businesses from going completely bankrupt, yet the only business they can't seem to save at all, for some unfortunate reason, is their spouse's duties. Rental shop, it just steers into failure all the time. Either he's not trying, or it's just straight up never gonna work. Jewel was born in the countryside but moved to the big city to go to the university. They like rock concert and bars, although their visits have fallen due to having substance abuse issues in the past. They're trying to find a cure for chicken flu. Interesting. Yvette has taken upon themselves a great set of responsibilities in a field they lack knowledge of. Those decisions that matter, Yvette tends to fumble gloriously. Yet they do try to better themselves according to criticisms from the public, even though they don't often understand most of that either. What? Okay, so you live, you die, you die. It has to be a 4-4 split. Trying to kind of follow the every other thing. What is this one again? And in this, they are now returning from their second tour. Ferrodin, although they're really not in. These two kind of I mean, all of these three people kind of concern me. Huh. Two have to live, two have to die. Or not two have to die. One has to die, two has to live. Let's do that. And then they both live, I guess. These rules are getting weirder and weirder and harder to follow.
Batten down the hatches.
Ooh,
Tis a
the
storm
oopsie.
of sail.
The eraser. Well, let's see if I get some money today. I might grab the plague mask.
Grim, welcome. Remember when I told you of my idea to become an author? I think I have reached a conclusion. Appreciate it. Now, you might find this shocking.
No?
Truly, I have decided to set myself upon the path of grand artistry. I shall compose a novel most illustrious. One that will explain everything.
Can I read it?
Certainly, once it is finished. You will be the recipient of the first copy of the first printing.
Interesting.
Anyway, we have some official business to take care of, yes? Tedium profiles. Nothing amiss here, as far as I can see. Your adherence to the rules is admirable. Now I bid thee goodbye. The inaugural words of the greatest novel of all time will be engraved tonight.
Ooh. Yay, let's go get the plague mask. Wait, what? Oh, did I have like... Oh, maybe the pig. Maybe the pig ate some of my money. Gosh darn it.
Hey there. What you up to, killer? Can't do that. I'm deeply ingrained. The suffering. How many lives have you taken? Do you even count? Starting to look a bit grim, ain't it? I guess that's already in the name. Grim Reaper.
Okay.
Nothing. Believe it's for a good cause, as always.
Mm-hmm.
It's not as if life and death are directly in your control. No wonder fate picked you for the crafting pot.
Okay. She's got problems. A letter. I'll keep this short. I have noticed an epidemic brewing. I am suspecting a systematic bias in our balancing methodology. For the day, the last 3 humans coming from the tax have to die. So I'm guessing these people are the last 3? Because I feel like it would be printing out that way. I don't know. I'm not putting much thought into this. See if I'm right. Because I don't know what's left. I don't know what's the bottom. We'll see. See if that works.
Grim, why are you here?
What?
Oh, right. The daily... always in positions when I have important research to perform. Let us get on with it. I see the exact amount of profiles necessary. Good job, I guess. Yes, that should suffice, I imagine. Questions, Grim. Fine. I have trouble finding inspiration anyway. Perhaps your questions will assist me. Make sure they are deep and meaningful. No idea. Our immortality precludes us from such knowledge. Yet, I imagine it would be a pleasant release. In that case, at least one only dies once. But more likely, death is just nothingness. And nothing, being nothing, has no inherent positive or negative effects. Any other questions? Not in the sense that humans consider it, no. Grim, that is just stupid. Because they seem to find themselves in life-threatening situations all the time?
Something of the likes, yeah.
Life is unpredictable and lacks an innate meaning. I imagine it is up to them to make their lives meaningful. Even if it sometimes ends up being fatal. Any other questions?
Can language even deal with the concept of death?
Unlikely. One must make do with what they have. Art does seem an attempt of immortalization, as humans feel the ever-present breath of death. A hybrid of entertainment, meaning-making, and the preservation of a facet of identity, carved into matter that might outlast the being itself. At least until all matter ceases to be. Grim, you are one odd fellow. Any other questions?
Yeah,
Grand.
nothing.
Goodbye, Grim. The muse beckons.
Fair, fair. Whee!
Cord blimey! You're looting! All he wears. By Jones' coffer, the slimy appendage is still here? I shudder at that very memory. Did not know which way was up, which way was down, where to step forward. The walls. They were everywhere. I grabbed what I could and ran. Ran as fast as me feet could go. As I emerged from the darkness, I found myself standing in the middle of a carnival. Truly a nightmare.
The horror. Extra slimy. Wee. Program. Large waft of air passed through my office earlier. Certainly a sign of disorder. We could not determine the correct amount of humans to mark today, so I leave it up to you. Any humans who seem suspicious have to die. Okay. Nikolai, unemployed. Nikolai isn't going to work anymore, ever. They really don't have to because once upon a time they stole a ton of money in a heist. Then hid the money and then all their heist partners died due to more of less. You're sus. That is not suspicious at all. Okay, Kevin, farmer. Kevin is very proud of growing the world's largest tomato. After this brand success, their giant beans, presently named Cool Beans, will alleviate local hunger. Their kid, however, thinks this it's a very stupid name. That's sad. Let me see if there's like anything. Okay. Chloe, unemployed. Chloe is extremely lazy and is in a constant mood of discontent. Yet no one truly knows why, as they talk very little. They also exhibit a lot of gluttonous behavior. Okay. Hijima, game designer, comes up with ideas for new games. Characters and plot lines like meditating in the rain. Subsequently, each of their games seems to make less and less sense, yet still somehow getting better. That's good. Let's keep them alive. Keep them, keep them. Oh, a queen. Jelizaveta? Jelizaveta? The queen of the small nation of Walmark. Is one of the last monarchs in the world, even though the people consider the queen more a delightful curiosity. Jelizaveta has a deep sense of religious and civic duty and take their coronation oath seriously. Let's keep the old queen alive. I'm just kind of put her out of her misery. Kevin is proud of growing. Named Cool Beans will alleviate local hunger. Their kid, however, thinks it's a stupid idea, but it might be doing good, so we're gonna keep him. Wee. Bonk. I don't see him. Uh-oh. Not the blueberry. As you enter, you notice that Fate's office is empty aside from Lady Poddington, snoozing on the table. Oh no, this again. The old-fashioned phone suddenly rings with an ear-piercing metallic clatter. A familiar voice calls from the static.
Haha, Grim, jolly good. As you may have noticed, I am absent. I decided for a short vacation.
Oh god.
It is a weekend, after all, and the free time will be essential for research. For the novel, yes?
Sure. So I'm reporting to the cat again?
Hello, Grim, are you there? Curse this useless apparatus. It never works when I need it. You may be wondering about who is in charge. I did consider leaving dear Lady Poddington again.
But...
My hiatus is only momentary. I am sure you can manage these.
Oh, I'm in charge of myself.
But what of the conduct overview, you may be thinking? To be honest, I cannot be bothered at the moment. I am certain you have done well enough.
Okay.
Now, I must go submerge myself. Toodles, Grim.
Okay. Did I at least get my pay? Yay.
You're such a scoundrel. There
Thank
should be
you.
a bounty on your head.
Ooh, fancy people.
Look at that. It's a hatchling.
This actually isn't the voice that I expected.
I guess they let all sorts work here nowadays.
Oh,
The
that's rude.
assemblage must be decay. Yet one must welcome the dregs, one must. What brings you to Florian the Eradicator?
Why are you called the Eradicator?
I'm that efficient in bringing annihilation to the herd. When fell swoop, judgment has arrived. Oh, if only I could hear them wail on me, cursing the injustice of a cold grave. Not that you can understand.
Interesting.
Still, fate expects us to be polite to one's colleagues because it advances synergy and improves long-term morale. I suppose I must then do my best to enlighten you on whatever matters are bothering you today.
You must really like the sound of your own voice. Wow.
A capable bureaucrat, but lately seems to be losing his way. Too much faffing around with pointless minutia. And the fondness for regulations. I've always said we should be able to mark people to death more freely. But no, always with these limitations. I am the best and brightest of the bunch. When I aim for the jugular, I do not miss. With blood and guts, I will paint my magnum opus on the canvas of cosmos.
What are you talking
All
about?
flesh is temporary. We here provide the herd with an escape from their meat prison.
Okay.
It is called salvation, or at least the closest thing they'll ever get. Of course not. Rules to follow and quotas to fill, as we all must, even if I consider management far too lenient. I just make sure to enjoy every slash and stab. Take pride in a successful exit.
Interesting.
For that is what we are born to do, yes, we Deathbringers. All have to die. Unthinkable. You mean to suggest I go against fate's rules and kill more people? A lot more. All of them. I mean, it'd be amazing. Yeah. A glorious day. But, such fantasy. I can bide my time until their atrophy.
I never thought a deep voice like this would start getting annoying.
Ciao, little hatchling.
Oh
Lessons
no,
learned,
he says
off you go.
ciao. Oh no. Snazzy person.
Why does it suddenly smell like the ocean in here?
Oh.
Oh, it's you. I don't think I've seen you here before. Let me guess. You're in the... human department, right?
Yup.
I mean, the dark circles, the vibe like you haven't slept for 1,000 years.
Jeez.
It is. At least for me. For you see, I'm also in the human department.
Oh.
Work is work, I guess. So, I figure you've been here a while by now. How do you feel about the work we do? Hang on. How do you know how humans are doing in their realm? Don't tell me you're actually using that Cocker app to keep track of what's happening.
Oh.
I haven't opened it in years. It's the little app on your phone that shows you what's going on in the world. You've looked at your phone, right? Thought so. I mean, the instructions are the same every day anyway. Kill all door-to-door salespeople.
Oh. Wow.
And what do I see in the app? The door-to-door salespeople died. Great! So very engaging.
Mm.
And that's followed by the stories
that
of
app's
downright
limited.
horrible things happening
Interesting.
everywhere. No thanks.
Have you thought of asking Fate about your never-changing instructions?
I've seen the boss, like, once.
What?
Not gonna happen. I bet it's all part of Fate's grandiose plan. The equilibrium.
Interesting.
And who am I? A mere spawn to question it. Congratulations? I just do what fate tells me to. The decisions are not mine to make.
Hmm?
Have you ever heard the inspiring story of Scullifus?
Scullifus?
I'm guessing you haven't, since it happened way back when we still used rubber stamps instead of markers. Okay, so Scullifus spent...
Whoops.
They got a grandiose case of carpal tunnel from all that stamping, but still they kept on going. Every day they'd receive a heap of new profiles, which were basically the same as the ones they'd stamped the day before. Almost as if powering through the carpal tunnel wasn't making any difference. Oh, in any case, they kept going. Kept on stamping. Because they had to. Because when you give up, the cosmos, that meaningless entropy, it wins. And I'm never gonna let that happen. Even if it means doing the exact same thing. Day in, day out. That's it, stranger. It inspires me to wake up every day. Besides, as long as the coins keep coming, can we really complain? Thanks for the chat, stranger. Anyway, I'm off to sleep. See you later. Probably not, though.
I don't know. That's a little ominous.
Why, if it isn't the young Grimster. Back again to delight my eye. Oh, so 3 weeks down already. That's quite an achievement. Say, how's the grind been treating you since our last chat? Doesn't that make you suspicious? All of it lumbering onward, unceasing, unfeeling, a deadly machine grinding lives to dust? Pretty spooky if you ask me.
Hi, Daisy.
What if the choices made were incorrect? Like there's a tinge of arbitrary design in the darkness? Heckin' scary! One ought to heed instincts in collaboration with reason. Sounds twice as powerful to me, yeah? Ah, but what do I know? I'm just the barkeep. So what can I get you? That one? Heck. What can I say that you won't glean on your own? They try to act all suave on the surface, but truth be told, they're a proper jerk.
Yeah, they sound like that.
At least when it comes to the job. Can't say I trust their judgment too much. Nothing to it. Don't take this the wrong way. I don't often disparage patrons of the den. We have here a shared experience. Here's to hoping they won't cause some sort of a major blunder. What else you got in mind? Au revoir, Lil Reaper.
No, I hate when she says that. Informed of a delicate situation and trust that you will handle it as usual. 5 humans have to die. 1 human must be spared. This is of utmost importance. Okay. Kiana enjoys being a mischievous thief when not snatching small, largely costly items. They sing loudly at every single person they meet. They've found this to be the best way of solving problems. That is a little weird. Anna, judge. Anna has worked as a judge for 20 years and loves their job very much. Not so much because of the bringing of justice, but because of the political power the position brings. And Anna likes having power and influence a little bit too much. History teacher Emmanuel. What is history anyways? A collection of stories made up by those who have access to power. And even then, it's full of mistakes and errors. That is why Emmanuel has grown even more interested in teaching alternate theories to their students. Interesting. Don Fiorino tries to model themselves after the old mafia novels and films, without realizing those stories are made up by authors who had no connection to or understanding of organized crime. Soon enough, they'll realize there are no honor codes and family bonds. Crime is just crime. Unemployed. Zygmunt. From all the available activities, Zygmunt only likes watching TV, playing computer games, drinking beer, and eating pizza without even live streaming it at all. They live with their mother and claim to have no mission in life other than wasting the world's resources. Omar, 70, retired. When younger, Omar postponed reading literature, thinking, oh, I'll get around to it once I'm old. When the time finally came, they started going through novels, novellas, short story collections, etc., one after the other. Now they regret the earlier decision as they're afraid they'll die before they get to read all these books. That's sad. I have to kill 5 and let 1 person survive. Jeez. You know what? I'm gonna let this man live so that he can read all of the books. All of the books. No regrets.
Doubloons will get ye anything, matey.
Oh no. As you enter, Lady Poddington is battling the rubber gerbil between her paws. The gerbil complains at every hit. I can't believe I gave the gerbil to the cat. The cat eyes you suspiciously, covering the rubber toy with her paws. No taking back. Oh my god.
Grim, you would not believe the fun I am having.
That's nice.
Such a transformation from the monotony of the office. It almost makes it all seem worthwhile. Yes, you expect your daily summary, but I still cannot find it in me to burden myself with this matter. So, off you go.
Is there anything new now? Nope.
Didn't know I still had this beaked eyesore. I was at a gathering of some immensely wealthy idiots, where I saw an absolute buffoon wear this as professional attire.
Wow.
Just look at it! A weird long curve of a nose, and those stupid goggles. Ridiculous! Had to have it. So we plundered the whole lot of them. Lest these smelled nice, for they soiled their trousers from beer. Then the mask came in real handy.
Interesting. Whee!
When did you last smell the fresh scent of
Oh my
blossoming
god, lady,
lilacs?
leave me alone.
Heard the soft cooing of a puffy bird with a bright plume? Felt the soft hum of the earth, yearning for attention? The nature of everything. Oh, proud reaper. Sometimes you cut too deep.
Ooh. Check 'em. Nope, I'm going the wrong way. I was supposed to go to bed. Okie dokie. Grim mail. It is as if a great calmness has enveloped the world. I do not see the need for many deaths for today. 2 people have to die. Titus retired. Titus is the latest heir of noble pedigree. As such, they managed to retire young due to all the inherited wealth. These days they spend... Hello, Daisy. These days they spend their time lounging listlessly in constant ennui. What, Daisy? Why did you barge in like you need me to go somewhere? Adrian, pole cleaner. Adrian's dream is to become a trophy partner to a rich person. To achieve this, they make... Okay, Daisy. Hold on. Hi, Daisy. Do you not need me to go somewhere? You're confusing me. And welcome, Damien. Okay, well, we'll continue since Daisy decided to stop screaming at me. Or not. Adrian Poldliner. Adrian's dream is to become a trophy partner to a rich person. Oh, what? To achieve this, they make a living cleaning rich people's pools, hoping to be noticed when scrubbing without a shirt on. Oh my god, what? You're so weird. Marco, fire chief. Marco just can't get enough of nature and safety. They love nature, they love safety, and avid hiking enthusiasts. They frequently go on numerous geocaching treasure hunt trips all across the globe. That's pretty cool. Well, we'll keep them alive. Samir, waste disposal. Samir loves the environment and hates littering and non-recycled garbage with fiery passion. They've helped make several waste recycling plants more efficient and constantly educate the public on correct waste management techniques. I'm just gonna keep those two people alive and kill these two people. Easy peasy. I'm gonna probably regret it. Oh well. Do, do, do. Oh, he's back. Look at that.
Grim?
How was your break?
Adequate.
Okay.
Now, let us not waste time and get on with it. Right. I see the exact amount of profiles requested.
Mm-hmm.
At least someone seems to be up to their task.
Uh-oh.
Oh, whatever.
What's the attitude?
Why am I...
Daisy! You sound livid as well.
Because the rest of highest management thought it necessary to remind me that taking sudden leave is detrimental to our because they thought to admonish me for taking a couple of days to perform important research. Because, as was reminded, the saying goes, now, how was it? Nothing in life is more certain than...
Sugar and spice? Rainbows and puppies, bloods and guts, beeps and boops. I have to do beeps and boops. I need to do beeps and boops.
No. It is death and taxes. What else? Either way, the nerve they have to lecture me on how to do my job. It is rather irritating, is it not? No matter, Grim. I apologize for taking it out on you. Good night.
Yo ho ho! What can old Mortimer provide ye with today? Ever been to the land of dunes, ye scallywag? There be ancient civilizations under the sand sometimes. Once I dug out this particular golden icon. All while I was digging, the bowels of the World Eater rang in my ears. But I persisted. Dug until me fingers cracked. No stopping. Till the riches were secured. Ah, 'tis truly a wondrous thing. Turns your own head into a jackal's, it does.
I like this so. Da, 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 da. Right, the situation is that everything got all jumbled up in our fax delivery system. You should listen to your gut today. Your gut, yes, because you are, a skeleton. Go with the flow. Okay, I'm back. I needed to check if Daisy needed food or not. Go with the flow. Luther Marlowe, factory worker. Working in a factory is very monotonous. You almost become a machine yourself. At least that's how Luther feels most days. You go through a set of predetermined motions, one after the other. However, this has also given the ample time to compose poetry. Nice. Asteroid hunter Zara. What begun as constant stargazing as a child turned into a career in astronomy. Zara's main goal is to find asteroids that could potentially hit the planet and alert the restorer. Oh, let's keep her alive. Bruno, mercenary. We got a Bruno. Bruno is a mercenary always ready to work for the highest bidder. They're currently stationed at Ferrodin with a government contract providing security services. They act tough and gung-ho to cover up the fact that they haven't been trained to properly act in a combat zone. I don't like that. You're not properly trained. Loretta, administrator. Loretta is the beautiful face and charismatic demeanor everyone sees when they enter the headquarters of Beauty Cream Ltd. When not acting as the administrative greeter for the company, they illegally sell the company's untested. Nope. I don't like that. Ooh, a game developer. Antoniani, yeah. Antoniani. Game developer Antoniani is known for making experimental games and genre-bending art pieces. Lately, they've experimented with pain-based control schemes, facial feature-based difficulty levels, psychedelic imagery, and incredibly addicting game mechanics. They're one small nudge away from making it big. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but I'll just let you live. That's a little concerning. Potter? Potter, maybe? That's how you pronounce their name? Potter, nanny. A nanny for the somewhat well-off middle class. That's what Potter came to Cosmopolis City for. With an initial 1-year contract, they saw it as a decent way with a decent wage to escape their Reconstruction-era home country. It's a nice adventure when you're young, at least. Okay. They're avid, normal. Connie, unemployed. Connie dropped out of high school to become a film star. After years of attempts, they've only managed to land one role in a rather embarrassing commercial. Turns out the competition for becoming an actor is vast. Okay. Marianne, crime scene investigator. Makes grievous puns on crime scenes constantly. That doesn't sound like a good thing. While making the puns, they usually also slowly remove their sunglasses. This behavior doesn't hinder their professional abilities at all, though often they actually find the biggest clues mid-pun. I'll keep them alive. Tekaman? I don't know how to pronounce that name. That's the first time I have no idea how I could pronounce it. Tecumseh? Maybe? Professor is a renowned professor of mathematics who enjoys challenging their students with nigh unsolvable equations. It's the best way to force them into being more inventive and creative, they say. Lately, they've started tutoring a gifted janitor with a troubled past. Oh, cool. Okay, so we're killing 2 people so far. You're young, at least. Kinda want to give her a chance. of still becoming an actor. They're a nanny, but they don't seem happy. And then he also doesn't seem extremely happy. Ample time to compose poetry and write his poetry. Okay. We're gonna bring out our voting book. Whoopsie. It's gonna be hard because for some reason the stream's so delayed. Maybe I can't do that. And I can't flip a coin because my piggy bank ate them all. Yeah, they're both the same age. Oh my god. Yeah, let them both live. That cloud thing again, oh my god.
Grim, welcome. You know, pursuing my art has given me insights.
Interesting.
I have been thinking of humanity, of mortality, their importance, worth, and meaning. A disarray of thoughts. Listen, is death really such a bad thing? It would be better for everyone. In fact, do these humans even truly exist? Their ephemeral being leads to no relevant outcome. It is all transient, no matter what they do or achieve in life. They exist in a state of hubris and arrogance, considering them the center of the universe. Yet without them, the sun still sets and rises. Stars explode, galaxies form, or get torn apart. There are departments even for these events. Humans are not the be-all, end-all pinnacle of creation. They are small and insignificant, yet full of themselves. The grandeur of everything will not get superseded by specks of nothing. It matters not how they live through their subjective experiences, millions upon billions of them, everyone considering themselves unique. And technically they are, I suppose, on a minor scale. Yet also, while
Oops,
the
I cut
universe
him
is
off.
full of endless wonders they cannot or will not even experience or perceive, ever. Their presence is not even necessary to validate these events outside their subjective experience or understanding. Do you know the saying, Grim? If a tree falls in the forest and no one is around to hear it,
Beeps and boops. I like how I can still do beeps and boops. Doesn't make a sound.
good, yes. Imagine that. Life reduced only to some human vicinity. The ultimate height of arrogance ingrained in them. To imagine their presence to be paramount. The tree does not only sound, it has been sounding a long time. It has grown without anyone present.
Yeah.
It has lived a life. None of this requires humanity to be there to bear witness.
Is there a prize?
Yes, you get to skip your performance review.
Oh,
Good night, Grim.
wow. Okay. That's rude. I'm gonna ignore that cloud right now. She's annoying.
Mikey, 'tis an utmost pleasure to see you again.
Let's see what she wants.
Is your hand tired? Are your fingers getting stiff?
It's weird to say.
You've been clicking around for quite a while.
Clicking on what?
On all the things you see scrolling by before your eyes.
What?
Perhaps the screen is too bright, the sound's too loud. No. It's you who died and found your way here. To the office, where you belong.
Okay. Random. Little wobbles. Grim mail. Important, Grim. I must inform you of a severe event. The atmosphere seems to have cracked open, figuratively. We will see where this takes us, for humans have to die, so only one can survive. Oh gosh. True. Wow. Oh no! The suspect got a heart attack? Jeez. Took a turn. Move my pen. A true scholar, Lil is trying to integrate different disciplines in order to uncover the truths of the world. They live the life of science, searching for the universal theory of everything. It's not going very well, as there are many holes yet to be patched, but that's what makes it fun. Interesting. Tamo, sheep farmer. People make a lot of juvenile jokes when it comes to sheep farming, which really gets under Tamo's skin. Sheep farming is an important provider of meat, milk, and fiber, even parchment. Tamo really cares for their flocks, though, and their sheep are very healthy. Natsume, construction overseer, aspiring architect. Construction is the lifeblood of any advanced civilization. High rises strewn across the horizon. Truly a glorious sight, but we can do better. That's what Natsume thinks, at least. Lately, they've started researching more ecologically sound architecture, what some might call arcologies. Weird. Whoops. Ajiri, cow-calf operator. A generational farmer, Ajiri has taken care of their family's ranch since their adulthood. The ranch itself has seen better days, with the utmost of the livestock lost to severe droughts and the machinery completely dilapidated. Ajiri is trying desperately to restore the ranch to working order with their small family. Wait, 4 have to die. Oh, I forgot. I thought only one had to die for a second. Jamil, branch manager. Jamil began their career as a customer support agent in a well-known corporation overseas branch. They climbed up the corporate ladder and now are looking to keep the branch running through economic difficulties. They are currently visiting in Cosmopolis, trying to negotiate additional funding. Huh. This is hard. I want to keep him because I want to give him a chance. But he already guarantees the whole sheep stuff. So, bam. I'm not gonna think too much into it. Do, do.
Ah, the beginning. It has the sweet taste of deliverance. Every blade of grass, every ray of light. It is a captivating day, is it not, Grim? No. Indeed. Alas, transformations often require sacrifices. Do you agree? My high spirits leave me at a loss for words. What you always do, Grim. It is your job to take care of the world. I trust you to make the correct choices. I, myself, must concentrate. The muses have struck me.
You haven't missed
They
him
beckon.
too terribly much.
Work to be done while there is still time.
If I ever return to the seas, I'd have ye on me crew anytime.
No.
My, 'tis a true classic. See, me and me crew were sailing round the side polar terminus, freezing our nuts off. Blinding storms, icy blizzards. Them some ruthless times. Dog eat dog, they say. Or pirates eat pirates, more like. Got lucky to find a whole field of tundra cotton when we did. Made some cloaks to keep the bones warm. Much too warm nowadays, though. So you're more than welcome to it.
Thank you. Wee. Ooh. That's pretty. Oh, and there's like a Santa cloak. Ooh. That's cute. I'm gonna wear, whoop, I'm gonna wear this one for a bit. Oh, that's pretty. Doo, doo, doo. The rules. Oh. Oh. Somehow had that in my hand. Oh dear, the oceans are boiling. This is certainly going to affect international trade. 6 humans have to die. Oh god. Why 6? Asteroid alert. I kept that one person alive, I could have sworn. Gangster Henny. The life of crime has been Henny's life since they were born. Part of a gangster family, they have taken flight with much of their supposedly shared wealth and are looking to spend the rest of their days in an apocalypse bunker. Henny is being actively hunted by the rest of their family in a vendetta. Magnus Brewer. Magnus is an experienced brewer who produces artisan beer. Their specialty is microbrew, but they have also experimented with the nano and pick brew. Okay. They are currently building an experimental brewery capable of producing femto brew. Okay, very confused. Ido Sylvia, radical climate scientist. As the world's ocean grow more hostile, Ildo has undertaken a top-secret solo mission to nuke what is remaining of the polar ice caps in a wild attempt to cool down the planet. Ever since a young student, they have always dreamed of saving the world and being completely misguided in how to do it. What? Walter Vasilich, or not Walter, Waiter, has been serving tables since they enrolled in college to pay the tuition fees. They constantly dream of a better world, longing for their childhood's simpler times. They plan on taking a gap year after finishing college to see the world, as troubled as it is. Sorry, buddy. Astronaut. Tamao. Inspired by playing Space Intruder a lot as a kid, Tamao decided to join the Earth Defense Unit as an astronaut. A dangerous asteroid has been located for the first time after their training, and they must now land on its surface and blow it up. Vanna, retired. Vanna is a person of simple pleasures. They are living out their retirement in the royal areas of Cosmopolis City, waiting for not much else than the sun to rise the next day. They enjoy reading science fiction books and crafting lucky charms. Oh, I hate having to kill these people because I need one of them to survive. Zitian, school bus driver. Drives children to and from school every day. Although it seems like a job that requires responsibility, they're usually pretty lax about it, sometimes partaking. Oh no. They say it makes... Oh no. Why did it have to do this? I guess I have to sacrifice kids' lives to just protect everyone. There's an Astra that's coming by, but also that doesn't make any sense, like how it would actually help. So there's that. We're gonna try that. I am worried. Oh my god, this cloud.
Psst. Hey! What, pray tell, happened to the world? Sure you do. It's the culmination of all your choices. Do you know the story of the Wyvern and the Prince Consort?
Nope.
Of course you do. A young, quick-witted Prince Consort was once kidnapped by a Wyvern. Using their gift of charm, they tried to alter the ways of the Wyvern in order to save their lands. Soon, the beast and the prince found resonating ideas and ambitions. They molded the land in rather inept ways, whilst thwarting attempts of rescue by the queen. Then the Wyvern, tired of the desolation, ate the prince and flew away.
Ate him.
Yes. Yes.
Hmm.
It doesn't matter if your mistakes were countless or few, as long as you learn the lesson. We are thankful of our time together, even as it's quickly running out. It'll be pretty horrible from here on out.
Thanks.
Grim, I find myself at an impasse. Lend me your thoughts.
Okey-dokey.
Should my prose be more experimental? Or should I stick to traditional narrative techniques? Technique, composition, style, method, structure, effet de rire, oui or not. It can go either way. Your blank stare tells all. Grand, yes. The exploratory aspect can lead me across the boundary. You are still here, Grim? I guess you want to talk about work instead? Fine. Let us take a look at the situation. My, so much chaos. Pain and suffering are off the charts. Everything is on fire, while ice invades from the polar zones. How did that even happen?
Mm-hmm.
Endless mountains of trash, undrinkable water, unbreathable air,
This
toxic
guy.
pollution. The ultimate ecological masterpiece. And in the center of it, Zain Aliasa. I never knew a human could be this destructive.
Zain Aliasa.
What can I say? Things do not seem to be going well at all. Are you sure? You are but a grain in this cosmic process, lacking the complete picture. What is done is done. These are the consequences you must live with, while you still live. Off to work, Grim. Certainly you have no time to waste now.
Thanks. Let's go meet Mortimer.
How many times have we met? I lost all count.
Yeah, I already got stuff today. Into the desert. There are not many humans left there, but now is our final hour. 2 humans must die. Oh my god. My phone is exploding. Yeah, like, no matter how good I've done, so much bad is happening. Oops. I have to keep her alive. Cause food. I know they're running out of food.
Hello, Grim. I have been absorbed in my work. Tell me, how goes it out there in the wilds? Fate unconstrained, with nothing to stop it. Seems a terrible power, yes? Endless rows of industrial smokestacks pumping out poison, chemical waste pooling into the groundwater, a total collapse of the biosphere. My, it truly looks like the end. I am giddy with anticipation. Now, do not be so hard on
The
yourself.
cat.
Goodness, look at the time, Grim. Precious moments wasted.
Hmm.
Enjoy your night.
Thank you, thank you.
Ever wonder if there's a way to do things differently?
Hmm. Read this. Unbeknownst to themselves, human society has finally collapsed. Whatever normalcy and humanity was left in the world is now swiftly fading. The few remaining humans have to die. So, no matter what, they both just have to die. I guess I gotta kill them. We're gonna keep her alive. We're gonna do a split. He's not gonna like it. I'm probably not gonna get paid, but who cares? Ooh. New person.
What ho, mighty! At last we meet here. The
Oh,
finest
no, it's
tavern
just
in all the
Mortimer.
lands.
Okay.
You know, I'm reminded of the time me and me crew were sailing around the Cape of Ill Omen. And corresponding to the name, a mighty storm or a brewing right on the horizon. Shook our ship to and fro. Many of me mates swept into the icy depths of the unforgiving ocean. Aye, the sea's a cruel mistress. No ways about it. All of a sudden, the beguiling song of the sirens reached me ears. Now, you'd think sirens would sing afore, trying to lure ye to wreck ye ship on the rocks. Nay, sirens be having a bum rap. They even tried to save some of me mates, but 'twas too late. Many claimed by the coffer. Afterwards, we all, sailors and sirens alike, got exceedingly drunk off some grog we found. Can't let the chance for a good party to go to waste, eh? Absolutely, ye scallywag. Old Mortimer's always willing to hear tales of glorious exploits.
What?
Uh-huh. 'Twas a most remarkable tale. A marvelous memoir. A fabulous fable. It even brought up an empty void we all feel sometime. In return, I offer ye a gift.
Hey.
This here contraption's called a phantasmalizer. Use it to measure the many spirits ye have imbued into your gullet. Handy after any visit to the tavern. 'Twas a great pleasure to have your attention. Time to head back to me emporium. Commerce awaits.
That was cool.
Hey! If it isn't my good pal Grimoire. Heck, has it already been a month?
Yep.
Looks like you just got here a couple hours ago. The word is, you've caused a huge mess out there in the world. Everything's like burning, drowning, dying all at once. Thought you had it locked down. I suppose you'll just have to live with it then. A ruin on your hands, the office disgraced. I don't think there's a redemption arc out of this one. That there's a mystery I can't help you with. I ain't privy to the intricacies of the work upstairs. Maybe you'll figure it out someday. Eventually. I wonder what's going to happen with the office, now that you've got very little left to do. Might be time to get that last drink, huh? Sure, what's your poison?
I can get something called beeps and boops. That's funny. I'm gonna get beeps and
Great
boops.
cocktail, if a bit odd. It's got some peculiar, let's say, hallucinogenic qualities.
The drink tastes like gray, volatile static of TV that's been left on for the entire night. But you also sense the strong aroma of freshly printed plastic poly boxes. Oh gosh.
Au revoir,
No,
Lil Reaper.
stop saying that. What does this cloud
You've done
want?
well, Grand Reaper. No, we lack the imagination to pretend this is a world where you were competent. So, what comes next? Depends on the perspective. I'm sure the world thinks otherwise. You can relax now. No one left to ruin everything, and nothing left to ruin. We're but fleeting impressions inside your skull. Go on, oddball. Nothing else to wait for. Me neither. Sometimes we've reached the end. In general, I mean. Not with us. As long as there is a you, there will be us. Until the next round.
So is this like the end of the game?
It is growing quieter, Grim. Not much left now. The last day beckons. Whatever will it bring? The planet is virtually uninhabitable. The few remnants choking on noxious air. It is the last gasp of humanity, slowly going out. It is a bit of a somber moment, now that I think about it. I have been with them for so long. Anyway, and Crucially, my book is nearing completion. We are talking of exceptional art, my friend. A visionary breakthrough. Leave me to my grand labor, Grim. Tomorrow we shall deal with the final matters of this office.
I made nothing. Yay. Oh. Is this my last day? Oh, what's that? Hello. What are you? What is this? Which spirits possess my body this time? Beeps and boops, what a cutie. Oh, this is Beeps and Boops. That's funny. That's crazy. Last human must die. I'm gonna go against his decision. Well, actually, I don't think I have any money, but I'm still gonna visit my
Aye.
owner.
The end is
I
nigh.
do have some money.
It's been quite a run, hasn't it?
Yeah, nothing special. Whee. Wait, there's a poster that changed there. I had a pumpkin. I have the month. Reaper. That's funny.
The last day, Grim. The last choice. So, how did you choose? As you wish. It does not matter.
I figured.
One human is not enough.